When's the last time we were at Valley of Fires Recreation Area near Carrizozo, New Mexico on a Wednesday morning, August the 28th at 8:57 a.m. and it was 71 degrees? Well, we're here now. Let's go check it out. Anyway, it's $18 a night. Primitive is 12, tent site 7. If you got a senior pass, you get half off on those fees. This first one on the right doesn't have any hookups. It's number one. Number two's got water and electric. But anyway, you can check all that out on the internet. I do this holder kind of rattles, and the sound is picked up. The rattling noise is picked up in the video. But here we go. Or is that versus this? Could be anything. But anyway, we're here at Valley of Fires. It's a nice day, 71 degrees. And actually, they're not too crowded. I thought they'd be slammed, but they're not. Well, it's August the 28th. School's back in session and all that stuff. So we'll just cruise through here and see. Yeah, plenty of sites. If you guys are in the area and you want to come to Valley of Fires and check it out, you can sure do so. Well, there is absolutely, well, there's very few here. I think I've seen 2 or 3 RVs so far. No, it's not very crowded at all. I'm interested in that. My spot's taken. I get number 15 up here on the hill, always. This is a really scenic site. The only downside of that site is if it's windy, you get it. And on a day like this, when the wind is barely blowing, you really, the no-see-ums can drive you nuts. There's the camp host, checking the restroom. Good. We'll go through the tent area while we're here, see if anybody's tent camping. I'm crunching ice. Yeah, the vehicle turnaround is also the way to go to the tent area. But if you wanted to turn around, you could just make a big loop and go back. No motor homes or trailers allowed here. But straight ahead, all that black stuff is lava from a lava flow thousands of years ago. Why did everything happen thousands of years ago? How come there's not lava flowing here now? You know, that sign there says warning rattlesnakes. Believe it. They have black-tailed rattlesnakes in here, and a lot of them. Yep. Why? Well, because the food source is right out there in that lava. There's a lot of little mice and squirrels and rodents that rattlesnakes just love. Well, we got one tent camper or car camper. From Colorado. Yeah, they're traveling in their car because they had the window covers. Would be a nice day for car camping because the temperature is good. You know, if it's hot, it's difficult. I know I camped in a Toyota Prius for years, but the Toyota Prius was unique in that it's a hybrid, and you could run the air conditioner all night long, or it would cut on and off, on and off. often said that the Toyota Prius was the world's best electric generator. Well, it's a pretty park, and it's certainly not busy right now. So if you want to come to Valley of Fires, Bureau of Land Management, near Carrizozo, New Mexico, well, it's waiting for you. And the fees aren't bad. I think with the discount, I have a senior federal pass. I think it's like $10 a day with water and electric. They have showers available. I've camped here many times, many ways. I was here in my Prius. I was here in my pickup. I was here in my Casita. I was here in my Class C, the first one I had. There's also a spot, if you go left here, up at this next turn, you go left, and it's right out on the very end by itself, but there's no hookups of any kind. But if you're set up for dry camping, that would be a good private spot. And it's got a beautiful view all the way around you. Just thought I'd drive out here today. I haven't been here in a while. Last time I was here a month or so ago, 2 months ago, whenever it was crowded. And these sites now are reservable. They used to be first come, first serve only. But you can reserve them, I think, at recreation.gov. You know, whenever you're traveling in an RV and you're going to different locations and stuff, and everybody thinks that's really glamorous and exciting and quite an adventure, and it is in some ways, but remember that you're still you, okay? And whenever you arrive somewhere, there's no magic. I mean, it's a different location, different environment, but you still have to entertain yourself. You still have to figure out things to do. The fact that it's a new area helps because you can drive around and check things out. The visitor info center is closed. Well, we're exiting Valley of Fires now. Got a guy in a big motorhome there, and then somebody in a little van. I don't think they have any Wi-Fi here at this park, but they do have a good Verizon cell phone signal. And of course, if you have Starlink, no problems at all. That lava flow fascinates me. It's huge. I mean, it's like, I don't know, 50 miles long or whatever it is. It's a long way. But it wasn't a volcanic eruption. It was a fracture in the earth and the lava flowed out. That's what the sign says. And you know that all written signs, or all signs with writing on them, are 100% accurate all the time. It's like the internet. If Google says it, it's correct. Or if ChatGPT says it, it's got to be correct. Is that true? No. They're finding out that these large language models like ChatGPT, Gemini, and others, when they don't know the answer, they lie. They make up a story, and they're good at it. In fact, they're so good at it that it's a problem. So here we go toward the beautiful city of Carrizozo, New Mexico, my new hometown, and we're going to go all the way to the post office before I end this video. Why? Well, guys, I don't have a whole lot to do, you know. I mean, you know, my content is weak for a reason. I mean, I work at it, all right? You know, I will tell you something. I missed a deal here in Carrizozo, and I don't know how I missed it because I checked the real estate places on the internet periodically. There's a place up here on the right that I missed totally, and it was a deal times 10. It's the property fronts on the highway, but it's so big that it doesn't matter. It's 40 acres, or was 40 acres of land with about a 2,500 square foot home on it. But the home had been abandoned for years. The roof was screwed up. I mean, you may be able to salvage the home. I doubt it. But it's an old ranch home. It was. It was nice. I went out and looked at it, but it was after the fact. But it's up here on the right a little ways. But yeah, it was a hell of a deal. It was 40 acres. That home had a water well, or did it? No, it had city sewer, a water well, electric there, of course. 40 acres, and that old home had another building out there for $75,000. Hell, the land was worth more than that. You hear that noise? I hear it, and I don't know what it is. I hear a rattle, and I don't know where it's coming from. But anyway, it's part of the video. I hate rattles. Oh, I know what it is. This cup. My cup and the holder is rattling. But yeah, off to the right here, there's 40 acres. A big piece of property. The property starts right here and goes all the way down. I'll show you, but it goes all the way down to this road where you turn in. No, I missed it. That was a deal and a half. I mean, you could have broke up some acreage in there and paid for the whole deal. Yeah, here to this road. That's how big that piece of property is. 40, and it's a square, perfect square, 40 acres. You know, usually, or sometimes when you buy land, you know, it'll be a acreage tract, but it's so screwed up. The shape is, you know, it's like gerrymandering. You know what I mean? You know, it's not a rectangle or a triangle. It goes straight and narrow, and then, you know what I mean. It's not a perfect piece of property. What you look for in a property is something that's a nice rectangle or a square, and they're not easy to find in some places. Well, we've seen Valley of Fires for the 7,000th time. Now we're in the city limits of Carrizozo right now. Do you notice the difference? More houses. Yeah, I've looked at houses for sale in Carrizozo. Why? Well, you know, rather than build a home, buy one. You know, because it comes ready. It's ready to go. Sometimes you can find a nice little place. And you know, if I had a place in town here, would it make any difference? No. I mean, would it be an improvement or anything? Not really. And it would depend on the location. Everything in real estate is location, location, location. If you have a place anywhere in the whole world that has a decent view and some privacy, you've got a gold mine. Gasoline here is, and I quote, as soon as I see the sign, This is August the 28th, and gasoline is $3.29 a gallon for unleaded, and diesel is the same price. First time I've seen that. And off to the right here is where I get my reverse osmosis water. Does it help? It's not as hard. It doesn't have as many dissolved solvents in it. Is that good or bad? I don't know. I think it tastes better. There's a pizza place there on the left, but it's called Rosie's. But if you're ever in this area and you want to get a pizza at Rosie's, you better check their hours, because they're not open every day. But up here on the left is a place called Tiny's, and they got good pizza. It's okay. They got hamburgers and stuff. And then there's a Mexican food place out by the gas station. I'm bringing you up to date, guys. Just bear with me. Here's the local policeman. Speed limit right here is 25. And don't you speed in this town. I promise you they would nail you quick. That building straight ahead there is for sale. I know the people that own it. He's an artist, or he and his wife are artists from New York. That was him right there. I think his first name is Mark. They do some really neat stuff, man. It's beyond me. And here we are at the place where the girl got the duck plumper in the mail and was so excited I thought she was going to have a fit. This is the duck plumper place. So anyway, guys, from the U.S. Post Office, Carrizozo, New Mexico, you have a good day, good weekend, and these viral videos like this will continue for a long time, I hope. So thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind, and enjoy your life the best way you can. Why? Because if you don't, you're just missing. There's life all around you. There's plants and humans and everything. Adios. Bye-bye.